Go ahead. Make my day.
Long live the king. You killed him. No. I am your father.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. Ah!
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Hey, welcome to Odds and Ends Gaming Movie Corner. It's me, Nicholas Zombie, joined today by Obsolete 2003.
Yo, settle down.
Over there's Ringleader.
Yes.
We have a soundboard.
Oh god.
Oh, that guy is saying, "Oh God," right before he's about to. Is Espionage DB7?
You know, I'm very disappointed in you. You missed a big opportunity to do "It's a me, a Nicholas" or something.
I wasn't. I never said what movie we were doing yet. And over there is
fucking
Grinder.
No, stop! This is official Odds and Ends Gaming Movie Corner discussion. There's no room for this fucking bullshit things. Oh god. Jeez,
Anywho.
for real. So,
Oh, you can cut that. You can edit. You can edit. Wait, are you recording?
I am recording. Wait, why would you be doing a promo if I was not recording?
I remember earlier you said someone else should record. Anywho, it's a movie corner. For the Mario movie. Go ahead.
Ring! Get off the vent or I will have you bent.
Yeah, this is
So yeah,
this is the best and worst thing for the channel.
there's a new Discord feature to get the elephant out of the room or address the fucking elephant in the room or whatever the freak. There's a soundboard feature where you can upload sound effects to the channel, and obviously my cohorts here have been a little entertained by it, but it's stopping now. Stopping now. Get it out of get it out of your system.
All right, that's enough. We're all
we're adults here, aren't we? Aren't we?
What is this?
Hello, Mario.
Oh, he added it to the channel. Okay, good. I like that one.
Okay, enough. That was not me. I'm not making. I mean, I did make that noise, but I'm not currently making these.
Let's stay focused.
All right. Maybe we chop all that out, but maybe we don't. And then this is a movie corner about the Super Mario Brothers movie that we all saw, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. I think it came out 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah, it's been out for a bit, but it's
Been out
still.
for a bit, but it just dropped in Japan. So what's up, my people from the rising sun?
You would think they'd
He
be the
said
first
that.
ones to get it.
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah. But anyway, yes, this is a movie corner, so generally the format for these movie corners, not including the craziness, is to give a brief synopsis of the movie. So, spoilers ahead for anybody who has not seen it, which if you haven't, I thought it was a great movie, so definitely go see it. But yeah, spoilers ahead, and then at the end of this, we will kind of give a bit discussion, and then put it into the settled meter. Yes, the settled meter, not the schlong meter or the
Really weren't getting very hard.
Wow, you! I gotta admit, you timed that perfectly.
That was
Thank you.
really good.
I have to.
Yeah, I'm on this thing. I mean. Anyway,
who wants to give a synopsis? Or do we want to trade out?
I can do it. Synopsis is a brief overview, right?
Yeah, it's just a brief kind of explanation.
Basically, okay. So this is the first of what it has indicated as a current generation of Mario films. Basically covers Mario's journey into the Mushroom Kingdom and other places. We've got some cameos from Mario Galaxy, from essentially all of the Mario games. We got Luigi, we got Koopa, which by the way, Koopa, amazing. Kind of one of those origin films of sorts, but it definitely has a very open-ended suggestion to that more things can happen in the future. And yeah.
That was more of a summary than a synopsis.
I don't care. It was a brief overview. It was just as brief as it did without the details.
S goes too long and Ring went too short. We have no middle ground yet.
We're either going 0 or we're going 100. There's no in between.
Okay.
Ring was like it was a movie with Mario. There you go.
So
Yeah.
let me try to give a bit more of a synopsis without going too crazy. Yes, basically the movie starts off with Koopa in his floating island of death, dominating or taking over, conquering kingdoms, and their latest victims are the penguins. And he claims a superstar or power star owned by...
This is already like way too long for a synopsis. We're going into like full summary detail.
Well, you know, if you allow me to... Okay.
Bowser's
Streamline.
evil.
Bowser fucking up kingdoms. Okay, he's going around. That's
Mario
that's in the
and Luigi are
mushroom.
regular humans.
Yes, that's in the mushroom kingdom.
They fell into a tunnel, but then they found.
Meanwhile,
They go on, meet the princess.
human.
Guys, let me give it a shot.
Okay.
All right. Bowser, voiced by Jack Black, with the most perfect casting since fucking Groot being the guy who played Iron Giant. Fucking, he wants to bang Princess Peach. I mean, wait, are we going R? Or are we going like try to be kid friendly?
We've never been kid friendly.
Kid friendly.
Kid friendly.
Wait.
He wants to marry Princess Peach. That's his thing. He's in love with her. Bada boom, bada bing. Then we meet Mario in real world, and he's making the funny little accent, but it's actually only for a commercial because he's a plumber with Luigi. And they just want to be successful plumbers, but then they find out they gotta save the city because there's a big whole plumbing disaster. And then when they fall into a secret tunnel, boom, they're in the Mushroom Kingdom, and Luigi gets off with Bowser, and Mario got to save him. Wackiness ensues. Where are we?
You know
Now
what?
Mario found Princess Peach. They're gonna team up. They gotta defeat Bowser, but not before stopping off the Donkey Kong to get the Kong Army. And then Donkey Kong and Mario gotta fight for the rights to the Kong Army. And then we get the sickest drop of DK Donkey Kong, which was like, I was so happy when I heard that. That's like, anywho, he gets Donkey Kong Army. He beats up Donkey Kong. They gotta rush over. They gotta go in these Mario carts, if you will, to go to the Mushroom Kingdom, save everybody. But Bowser comes in, knocks him out, steals Princess Peach. Now they're gonna get married. Boom. Donkey Kong and Mario and inside a giant eel. They escape. They go to fucking save everybody. And then Princess Peach doesn't really need to be saved because she has a power up. She's just a strong, independent woman because it's 2023. And then we have what else happens? Oh well, they all team up together to defeat Bowser. Bowser gets shrunk. They come to the real world because Bowser sends a nuke basically to destroy the
A
Mushroom
bonsai
Kingdom.
bill.
It was great. But then Mario sends it back to the real world. It pipes, and then everyone comes up into the real world. And then Mario is a little sad little boy man because he can't beat Bowser because he's not strong enough. But then through the power of friendship and family...
No, brotherhood, the power of brotherhood.
I said family. Anyway. Him and Luigi get the Power Star and defeat Bowser. All this is the movie, but it pales in comparison to the sweet, delicious, amazing song Peaches performed by Jack Black. That should be in everyone's Spotify 2023 wrap-up.
Peach,
And that's the movie.
you're so cool. And with my star, we're gonna rule.
How was that? Was that concise enough?
That was actually pretty.
Hello, Mario.
Stop with the fucking soundboard.
Was it concise?
It was. That was. I was gonna say that was actually pretty good. It wasn't too long. Wasn't too short. Got to the point.
Gave you one of those.
Damn it. Put it away, or I'm gonna take it away, or something.
Yeah, I think you can.
Well, I will do something.
Anyway, so that's the Mario movie. We saw it. Obs, what'd you think?
he's gone.
What you think?
You.
Yes,
Oh, never mind.
Sorry. I enjoyed the movie. It was a lot better than what I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. I was kind of hearing some things online that I was gonna be. They were kind of poo-pooing it. I would say review bombing it, but it didn't seem like it was gonna be good. But I was pleasantly surprised with the outcome. I was very entertained with the movie, especially with referencing the different eras of Mario, especially like the whole training sequence. It was like very old school Mario.
So many Easter eggs.
Yes, But I dug it. It was cute. It was adorable in its own way. The the penguin snowball fight scene at the beginning. That was probably one of my favorite scenes. But I think it was well done, and just obviously it did successful, very successful. I don't know if it's still #1 or not, but
I think it was
rocking it for a while.
It is.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Obs, seal of approval.
Yes.
Awesome.
Val? We'll come back for your score.
Oh yeah, we'll round up with scores later. Val, what'd you think?
Sorry, you caught me while I was snacking. My bad.
My bad. Oh, no worries.
I honestly felt that it was very well-rounded. It's by far one of my favorite movies this year that I've seen. I like how it didn't have an agenda. It wasn't specifically for a certain type of thing. They kept it very kid friendly. They did it to where it was either it could capture the kids as well as the adults. I love what it I guess symbolizes, where it shows like, yes, you need family, but you also have your friends to help you when in need. But I like how they balance Mario and Luigi together, not just making it seem like it's all about Mario, like in the games and stuff like that, where Luigi's just like the second character, lower character, whatever. They pretty much balance that out. The only thing I did not like, I just thought it was very bland, was what's his name? Seth
Rogen
as DK. I just wasn't feeling it. I liked how DK is, like how he is in the movie. I just don't like him being voiced as Seth, because it's very bland and kind of lackluster. But overall, like, the Peaches song's my favorite by far.
Wasn't that actually like #1 on Spotify, or is #1 on Spotify?
Yeah,
for a while?
and on YouTube, I think as well. But I want to say my favorite scene is when Bowser's rehearsing his little speech about how he's gonna propose to Peach, and he's doing it with the little wizard. And
Comic?
You see, yeah, you see them like going in for a kiss, and the fucking wizard's like little tongue. I don't know why it just captured my attention. Like, gonna go full out French kiss, but then you see the aggressiveness they both had when they got interrupted. They're like, "What do you want?" I don't know. That just had me like lose my shit. But other than that, like, I really loved everything about that. I love how they portrayed Peach. She wasn't just as helpless as what she seems in the video games. She was very independent. I like how she was also, and I'm kind of going on and on and on, so I apologize, but I like how she was supporting Mario. Like, you're doing good. It took me a while my first time too. Excuse me. And Mario's like, "You're lying to make me feel better, aren't you?" And she's like, "Oh, is it working?" She tried to make him feel better without, making him feel worse. So, I don't know. I really like that movie, and I definitely, if I could afford it or have another babysitter at the time, I would definitely go see it again.
Nice.
Yes.
So Val seal approval as well. Ring.
So, a couple of things I want to just to touch on that were discussed before the movie came out. The voice acting. I feel the Seth Rogen, portion. Seth Rogen just did his voice and that was it. He didn't try one bit, but it's whatever. What the fuck? Chris Pratt wasn't an issue at all. Like,
yeah, that's alright.
It really wasn't. He really wasn't an issue. Everybody was like so focused on Chris Pratt, like, oh, he's like a horrible Mario. We need an Italian, not a whatever. And then it turns out it didn't matter. It worked just fine. I like that the actual Mario voice actor is in the film as the grandfather, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of references in the initial restaurant they go to. They have Punch Out. It's a Punch Out restaurant for one, and they have all sorts of memorabilia. And then like there's little things too, like the R-Wing from Star Fox on Luigi's TV and stuff like that. I will say, and I played this game many times throughout the years on almost any iteration. The Mario Kart portion was fucking perfection. Just mwah! It was just great. They got the boost, of course. Got the blue shell moment was hardcore. Just everything about that, you know, especially on racing on Rainbow Road. That did it for me. And I will say that Peach did girl boss it throughout the entire film, but here's the thing: it's not new. It's a actually quite something's been around since like the 1990s, where Peach can take care of herself. So whoever says nonsense about that, they're fucking wrong. Simple as. And lastly, the artifact, or the little shop with all the classic artifacts from Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. That was top tier. Oh, and not to mention the hidden star, Luma Lee. That shit was fucking amazing. You remember Luma Lee, right? The blue star that's it's gelled up with Luigi and stuff like that. And she's all like, the only thing that releases is the sweet release of death and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was fucking dark as hell. But actually, it turns out that Lumas are meant to die. They made galaxies when they sacrifice themselves, so it actually plays true to what a Luma does. So I thought that was a neat little bit of tidbit from Nintendo.
If I remember correctly, because I never played it myself, regrettably, because I never had the system. I think it was the Wii, the original Wii or something. But Super Mario Galaxy had some pretty dark moments in it, and what's her name, Princess? Rosalina, yeah. She has kind of a tragic backstory, if I remember correctly. Like I think she was orphaned and she befriended a star, and they went out into the galaxy, and she became the mother of the stars or something.
Something like that. I do say though that Peach being an orphan herself is a pretty interesting twist, and I'm pretty sure she's from Brooklyn as well, or similar. But I would say 10 out of 10. It's about an amazing movie.
Don't give your number yet. We're not there yet.
That's my personal rating.
That's fine. Esp, now your thoughts.
All right. Well, I've got notes. I'll try to be brief. So, I personally love the movie. I did like the movie a lot. I did have some criticisms, but nothing that dampened my enjoyment of the movie in any way. I felt like the pacing at the beginning of the film was breakneck. Like I feel like it went hard and fast into the opening. Like not necessarily even the opening, but just like getting Mario to the Mushroom Kingdom. Like I feel like it just felt like the pacing was quick. There was a scene with a dog in a bathroom where the
God, that asshole.
Where the Mario brothers are trying to fix a sink, and the dog is pissed off because Luigi stepped and broke on his little rawhide bone. So the dog was pissed. So the dog endeavored to make it as hard for them as possible. I feel like that sequence took longer than it did for Mario to gain Peach's trust. Literally, Mario ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom. He meets Toad. He's like, I got separated from my brother. Toad's like, okay, I'll take you to the princess. Takes him to the princess. He kind of breaks in. Well, it doesn't break in, but he rushes past guards, so he trespasses, runs up to the princess, and she, I think, punches him or something, like, right off the bat. But then afterwards, she's like, you're human? I'm human too. Let's team up. Let's see what you've got. And she takes him to the opposite obstacle course.
It didn't feel that fast, though. It really didn't.
Well, again, this is, to me, it did. Like, literally, you are the monarch of a kingdom. Somebody breaks into your kingdom, and you trust them just because they're the same species as you, and then you're, okay, we're off, to go to this other kingdom on a diplomatic mission. It's like, what the fuck? But again, it's a kid's movie. I know I have a tendency to put too much thought and stock into certain things. This is just things that went through my head. I will say I loved the Charles Martinet cameo. The Jumpman, too much. It's a perfect. Woohoo! I love that. I feel if they do actually go through and make a Nintendo cinematic universe, which would be perfect, instead of the Avengers, you'd have Smash Brothers, and you'd have each one of the Nintendo properties. I think Charles Martinet should be the Stan Lee of that franchise, and he should make a cameo in every single movie. I liked the fact that the movie went hard with 80s music. Like, there were a lot of scenes and sequences that had 80s music, and I guess that they're signaling that, hey, Mario got his start in the 80s. But I also feel like there is so much good Mario music from the vast plethora of games, such a vast swath of songs that they could have used, that I would have preferred to have had that, but I did not mind the 80s music. There was a part, it was a period where it seemed like the whole being human thing was going to be sort of important. It seemed like they were kind of angling for some sort of reveal of how maybe the humans were the only ones that could use the power-ups or something like that. Because when Luigi first arrives in Koopa's lair, when the Koopas go and tell him that they captured this human, he's like, a human? And you're like, oh shit, and there's something about being human that is special. But then you just find out that he's worried about competition for being able to simp on Princess Peach. So that whole thing kind of ended up fizzling out, and like Ring said, the origin of Peach is that she's an orphan. They haven't really clarified where she came from, just that she ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom, but I'm sure there's plenty of room to clear that up in the future. I actually was thinking that that's maybe why they made Peach their ruler, because of the fact that she was human, and maybe humans had some kind of special power or place in that kingdom. But no, I mean, the power-ups worked on non-humans as well. Donkey Kong used I think a fire flower or something near the end, so that didn't seem to be a thing. I did like how they handled Peach in this movie. Like Val said, she wasn't the damsel in distress. She was in this movie, she was the partner, and really Luigi was the damsel in distress, which I didn't like the fact that Luigi had to be rescued, but I think he made up for it at the end where they team up and they use the Power Star. But Princess Peach, she was a well-rounded character. I don't think she was a Mary Sue either, because of the fact that she is shown in a vulnerable state. She does actually end up getting captured, and she does need the help of others, like Toad sneaking the ice flower into her bouquet. She does need the help of others in order to fight back and stuff like that. So she is as strong as her comrades, but she is shown as like a strong, independent character. So I thought she was very well portrayed. I loved all of the references everywhere. I mean, you could watch that movie 10, 20 times, which I'm sure when it comes to streaming, I will watch it over and over. And each time you could pick up on Easter eggs that you didn't see the first time. I love how they use the triple jump that Mario uses in different games and stuff like that. And I honestly officially think that the video game movie curse is over. I mean, we had a very successful Sonic 1 and 2 movies, which I love the first two Sonic movies. I look forward to the third. I look forward to the next Mario movie. I think it seems like every decade or so we have an era, and I think we are probably done with the superhero era, and I think we are witnessing the dawn of the video game movie era.
Well, the good video game movie era.
The good, yeah, there you go. Because there's been some bad ones, but the good video game movie era, it may be upon us. So all in all, final thoughts. There were certain things, there were plot holes, but the movie itself was a whole lot of fun, and sometimes that's all you need. That's all you need is for a movie to be fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And those are my thoughts.
Nice.
Did you give your thoughts?
Jesus, what? No, not yet.
Well, I guess it's your turn.
Well, okay, everyone else. All right, yeah. So I saw the movie opening day with my godchild, and I assumed is the perfect way to watch that movie because they were hyped as fuck. Loved it, everything. It was great. Children love it. Perfect movie. That's all. That's who it's for. And it's nice they can have that, instead of that shitty one you guys grew up with. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that Mario movie.
You really should have. That's for entertainment.
I saw bits and pieces, and I just remember this is not. These aren't the cartoons.
We discussed this in the podcast, and
We did have a discussion of this, yes.
and Nick was like, every time I brought something up that was in the movie, he was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it sounded like a fever dream. So it's great that this movie came out. I love DK Donkey. A hit for me. Fantastic. I love Peaches. That song is stuck in my head. It's like drilled into the core of my brain. Like you've done it again.
Yeah.
So Jack Black in that movie was fantastic. I think we touched on it, but jeez.
His fucking suit
he
at
went
the
for
premiere.
He fucking hit out of the park, man.
And he went for it. It was awesome.
Disney princesses, watch it, bitches, because Nintendo princesses are coming for you.
Let's hold our tongue before they get bought out. You know.
Yeah.
Honestly, after like seeing this movie and seeing Jack Black as Bowser, I cannot imagine anybody else being him now.
What about
other
Dennis
than Jack
Hopper?
Black.
No.
No.
Dennis Hopper didn't even play it like it. He didn't even like the role. He didn't like the film at all. He was just like, I fucking hate this job.
He did not. He was very confused. He didn't know what a Mario was, apparently.
Yeah.
It was obviously a joke.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready to score this?
Yeah, I'll score.
Oh,
you guys. Ob's already talked about it. He was the first one.
So here is the scoring for the settled meter. Let's get the settled meter here up on the screen, and it goes on a scale of 0 to 5, or a scale of settled to unsettled. Settled being absolute shit, unsettled being awesome as fuck. So on a scale of 1 to 5, settled to unsettled, Obs, what would you numerate your score for the Super Mario Brothers movie?
I'd give it an 8.
Scale of 1 to 5, goddamn. 0 to 5.
Why do you think it's 0
He said
1
what
to
he
10?
said.
Let's say 1 to 10.
He said what he said. Give it.
Oh my god. Don't make me rework the settled meter again, damn it. Just
Fine, but I'll just give it a 4.
There you go. Okay. Who was next? Val, what's your number? And don't say something like pie or some shit.
I give it a 5.
You get a full 5? 5 out of 5?
Yeah.
5
Alright.
out of 5.
Ring?
I do the
Hello, Mario.
5.
Oh my god. Well, some high scores here. Nick?
I also will give it a 5.
Hello, Mario.
And I will give it a 4 as well. So, wow. Hey, I'll give it a 4 too, you know.
Yeah,
That's
but
okay.
Obs.
So because it's Obs, it's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that score, that brings the average for the Super Mario Brothers movie from Odds and Ends Gaming to a 4.6 average score, which is the highest.
It's the only score we gave naturally at that time.
This is the highest score we've ever given a movie, I believe, or a game or anything, for this. So, yeah, Odds and Ends Gaming movie final verdict 4.6. Awesome movie. And Obs, we got to get together in some point to do the Evil Dead Rise, but I think that's going to wrap up this movie corner. Nick, do you want to see us out, or anybody have any final thoughts or anything else they want to add?
If you haven't seen the Mario movie yet, I suggest it. It's a good time. Fun time. Good movie.
Ignore the critics. Listen to us.
Which is odd. I don't know what are critics thinking.
Stop!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nick, do the outro, or I will do it.
Sure. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another movie corner. I don't. But I also... You go get it. Go get us, Taco Bell. Anywho, I also would like to say thanks for joining us. I hope you like this like button. And if you want to go ahead and subscribe, that'd be pretty neat too. It's been me, Nicholas Zombie, joined today by Valkyrie Grinder,
Y'all take care.
Espionage DB7,
Settle down. Okay.
Obsolete 2003.
Wow, he gets
Slow down, everyone.
And don't forget about Ringleader.
Oh yeah.
It's been a night. See you guys.
Like, share, and sub.